Okay folks, we now have a yellow toner cartridge to replace the one that's on its way out. But the other toner cartridges are going to soon follow because they're on their low bars. They're on really low bars, all of them. That yellow is on a high bar because I've just turned the machine on. But the rest of them are also low, but you do disregard that. It'll go down eventually, but basically that's the way photocopiers are badly designed. You shouldn't have that. My old C353 was a more accurate display. It's all about money in the end, the industry. Anyway, let's just get stuck in. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh, something from another demo. I'm going to have to put that in the box. I have to remind myself that was from another demo set. I forgot. Even though the machine would have said remove, original left on glass or whatever it says, I didn't get it. Anyway, let's see what we've got. We've got here a book, a paperback, and we're interested in that section, that really bright, colourful section. So we're just going to put it on glass and see what happens. Okay, so we're just going to line that up. We're going to just put the writing away from the edge. I'm just going to line it up, try to line it up with the edge there. Maybe 400's too big for the vertical. I think the vertical could go, how should the vertical go? Gonna make it 380. Yeah, folks, I'm really missing a loved one, as I've probably said so many times, and I'm trying to get this work that I'm doing here out on primetime news, on free-to-air TV, and it's easier said than done. Anyway, that looks good, except we've got that, so we're going to move it across, I think. But I'm really missing this person. His name is Luigi. And it's really a lonely existence without him. I really do miss him, and I am trying to get this stuff out there, and it's not as easy as it looks. I try my hardest. I perform as close to hardest as possible without being perfect. Perfect is not real in this world. Perfect is something that happens in the afterlife. Now this is a bit crooked, got that. Perfect is what happens in the afterlife. It's not what happens here while we're on this planet. We have to just accept that not everything's going to run as well as it should, however much we might try. A lesson for me, because I usually get angry at myself when I don't feel I've put in the best effort with my demos, which shows that I'm only human, folks, and we still have that fuck up at the top there. But basically I'm really missing my partner, and it really gets horribly lonely without him. However much I'd like to find him, I just can't seem to get the TV channels to want to play my stuff. They just want to play death, disease, disaster, crime, murder, house fires, bushfires, COVID-19, a big ticket item, and now we've got the top okay, but we've got that. So really I'm not happy with the way things are, because everything's about negativity in the news, and the news just doesn't seem to have enough time to put on a love story, for example. They just seem to think that all this other negativity is going to win the ratings, and that just is so annoying. You know, why does it have to be like that? You know, why can't we see good things more often? And now that looks a lot better. It's not perfect, as I say, we just got that little bit, but we're not going to get too fussed. But I'm really missing my partner, and I'm using this rather unusual talent to get in touch with him, if the TV channels could cooperate, because I need their help to get my stuff out there. I can upload to all sorts of social media platforms that support videos, but that alone isn't going to get me in where I want to go. So I need help from the TV channels, instead of me just trying to do it all by myself. And I've always learned in life that you can't rely on other people, but sometimes you have to. And I have to somehow get this stuff in the news, which is really easier said than done. Okay, out it comes. That's it. That's those ones for the mirrors. But this is not perfect, as I said. You know, you still got a little bit of that black edge, but it's negligible. And that's when I've got to learn not to be too much of a perfectionist. So just going to line that up like so. It's a little bit tricky. Anyway, that's really quite colourful. I think we can call it quits. I'm just thinking of a switcheroo, but maybe it'll be good enough. I think now we can call it quits.